Hello, this is Jim Wake. The scenes which follow were taken before, during, and after my trip by paddle wheel steamer to Whitehorse in September 1943 when I was transferred from Dawson City. I used a borrowed 8mm camera. Here is a glimpse of Moosehide Indian Village a few miles downstream from Dawson City. Some salmon hanging to dry. Filleting salmon before hanging to dry. A fish wheel, one of the lawful methods used to catch salmon during the annual salmon run. It was turned by the force of the current. Here's some friends near Dawson City. A bridge over the Klondike River. A view of the river. Nice clean running stream. In this parade at Dawson City in 1943, you see a unit of the Pacific Coast Militia Rangers, wolf cubs, Girl Guides, brownies, a fire truck, and others. We've left Dawson and now we're at Stewart City. They're loading freight onto the steamer Axella. Waterfront at Stewart City. The Hudson's Bay Trading Post. Scenes along the Yukon River above Stewart City. Our paddle wheel. Victoria Rock, the Anglican Church, Mission House, Taylor and Brewery's Trading Post, the RCMP Detachment Building, and the Hudson's Bay Company Post, all at Fort Selkirk. The Rink Rapids from below, and looking at them from above. We are now approaching the Five Finger Rapids from the downstream side. These rapids are navigable by the steamboats through one opening only. The deckhands grapple for a cable attached above and below the one navigable finger. You will see the cable is wrapped around a pulley on the boat's steam-powered capstan, which then helps by pulling the steamboat upstream. This is necessary because of the swift current through the finger, especially in a high stage of water in the river. This is looking back at the Five Finger Rapids from upstream now that we have safely passed through. Now we have stopped to wood up. It takes about 150 cords of wood like this for the round trip between Whitehorse and Dawson City, a total of approximately 900 miles. This is mostly spruce wood. Now they're stopping to deliver mail to a cabin. You have no doubt observed the whitish band of earth near the surface. This appeared in other places in the Yukon and is thought to be fallout from a prehistoric volcanic eruption. Constable Wake going for a stroll on shore. Apparently some people were traveling downstream by log raft and had tied up for a stop at this place. The river is known as the Yukon River when the Lewis and the Pelly rivers join near Fort Selkirk. We are following the Lewis River upstream, and you will observe that it is getting narrower. Lower LaBarge Telegraph Station. When we headed out into Lake LaBarge, which incidentally was made famous by the poet Robert Service, the captain decided the wind was blowing too strong for a safe crossing along the length of the lake. So the steamboat was tied up to a sandy beach until it was safe to proceed. Here is Constable Wake out for another stroll. It was then a requirement that members of the RCMP wear dress uniform when traveling on transfer. Here are some of the deckhands repairing a navigation aid. Much of the shore of Lake LaBarge was rocky like this. These are the Whitehorse Rapids as they were in 1943, and this is Miles Canyon a little farther upstream. This area was a famous tourist attraction, for many of the persons on the Gold Rush Trail of '98 shot through the canyon and rapids on rafts while others were content to portage around them. The river has since been dammed up for power generation near the site of the rapids. This is a view of the town of Whitehorse in 1943, taken from the tableland on which the airport was located. In case you were wondering, the town of Whitehorse at the head of navigation on the Lewis River, that's Lewes, was then located a short distance below the rapids which gave it its name.